Good evening, everybody. Well, I've had an interesting 24 hours online, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it. See, the things that I get involved with are civil rights. I am talking about equal rights between genders and religious rights. And so I hear two words so often that just drive me up the wall. The two words I hate. And these two words are real and true. Real and true should be wonderful things, but they absolutely drive me up the wall. And why? Because usually they're the opposite of what they actually are. Um, for lunch at my job, I sometimes buy the fruit pies, and the labels will say made with real fruit. And you think, oh, cool, wonderful, this will be good. And yet you can like cut it in half, and you might be able to count 6 cherries in there. Yes, there's real fruit in there, but most of it is syrup and artificial flavor. Very few cherries. But because it has a couple real cherries here and there, they get to say it's made with real fruit. It's a joke. So why do I hate real and true? Well, on the equal rights part here, I see a lot of the females, feminists, they love to post little signs about real men do this and boys or whatever do that, where they want to set the standards on what a real man is constantly. And, they want to say what a real man is, what a real man isn't, and that's wrong. I'll explain. You see, the problem that I have with them saying what a real man is and isn't is that each culture has different standards. And so what would make a good real man, I know, it doesn't even sound right, in this area might be perfect. But you cannot apply those same standards to another culture, to another region. Because unfortunately, what we think is a good man here in the United States might be a terrible man in Iraq because they have different standards. A good man in England would be possibly a terrible man in Borneo. Each culture kind of has their little, sets of these are what men are. You see, morality is set up by the group, the society. And so each society has their own sets of rules. So you cannot say this is a real man and have it be the universal truth for every man in or on the earth. It won't work. So every person that says, oh, this is what a real man is, shut up. You don't know what a real man is. The other problem I have with this is that there are so many women that want to say what a real man is, but yet I don't see them putting down a single standard on what a real woman is. They will tell you right and left, well, that's not quality of a real man. A real man wouldn't do that. But you ask for the standards of what it takes to be a real woman, and, you'll get some off-the-wall BS, or they won't tell you. Last night, I talked to somebody who was proclaiming to be a real woman. So I asked her. And she says that a real woman takes care of her man at home. She is the queen of her home. And I have a problem with that. Because she said specifically, a woman must be with a man. So I made the comment, and what about the lesbians? they're not with a man. Are they not then thus real women? Well, I'm not anti-big. I'm not a big and anti-gay person. Yes, lesbian women can be women too, but her definition says that a real woman takes care of her man. And then the other problem I have with that is, what about the single ladies? You mean that this 30-year-old lady that decided that she wasn't going to get married until later on in her life isn't a real woman because she's not with somebody? This is the bullcrap of using real to determine what is a good person. You see, the problem with real and true is that they are perspectives. This is what one person thinks that this group of people should be. This is how this group should think. But that doesn't work because it is only about perspective. I have certain standards that I think I would really wish other people would follow, especially around work ethic. But that's my perspective. And so I really shouldn't be forcing my perspective on every single person. That's wrong. And so, my perspective is my way, and I'll keep my way to myself. I just wish that a lot more of the feminists would keep the real man crap to themselves, because here's the challenge for all the real man comments that are out there. You put out a list of what are the standards of a real woman first. Do not make judgments on what a real man is until you tell us what a real woman is, okay? Stop using the word real. So, as I was saying, last night I talked to a lady right before she blocked me off of Facebook because of her comment. She took two words that are associated, but by gosh, cannot be used interchangeably. And it was a straw man comment. And here it is. Males are big boys that do whatever they want. Real men take care of their responsibilities. She was comparing the word male, M-A-L-E, with men. Now the problem with this is that males just tells you what the gender is. You're a male? Good. That means you got a penis. That's all it means. It does not denote age in any way, shape, or form. Man does. You're thinking when you say man, now that person must be 18 years old or older. But male just determines gender. If a baby is born, it's either male or female. So it does not denote age. So this was a straw man. And she was thus taking a jab at men. Well, you're either a real man or you're just a male. And I hate that. I really do. Now on to the other word, true. I hate this word because it goes into the religious area way, 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 way too much. You see, we have a lot of comments going on where people are going, well, a true Christian would do this. Well, if you were a true pagan, you would do that. Again, true is about perspective. This is what you think a pagan should do. This is what you think a Christian should do. And anyone who does not follow these guidelines that you decided apparently is not a true Christian or isn't a true pagan. They're not a true whatever religion it is. Because you created your own perspective on what this group of people should do. And it's wrong. It's very wrong. I find these people judgmental, short-sighted, close-minded. Because, like I say, to say that these people are true and everybody else is a false, man, you must think you're intelligent as hell. Okay? Because there are so many different denominations of Christianity. The only way that all of them to be Christian is to say that you just got to believe in God, Jesus, and accept Jesus as your personal Savior. That is the only form where all these different denominations fit in nicely. And my point is, are you going to be the person that says the Baptists are the true Christians, the Methodists, fuck them, the Wesleyans, screw them, they're not true Christians because only this group are true Christians? And you see, being a pagan, I have seen too many times where people have saying, well, a true pagan would do this. Just like Christianity, just like the Christians, we pagans have many denominations. We all have our uniqueness. The wonderful thing about paganism is that we all are allowed to follow our own path. My path should never match up exactly like somebody else's path. We're all unique. And so I can't say, well, a true pagan does this, 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 and this, and doesn't do that, that, and that. It doesn't work. That would be me putting on my perspective and forcing it on people. So this is why I hate the words real and true. So please keep real and true out of your conversations, because I want facts. Okay? I don't want truths, because your personal truth is not a fact 90% of the time. It's what you see, but it's not what is real. Oh my God, I used it wrong. Real in the wrong sense. No. But come on. Let's stop these labels trying to say that this group is all right and everybody else sucks. Okay? Thank you. Be at peace.